Beautiful.
Back for more.
Oh, good.
Me too. I'm going to be super honest.
Treat a virtual interview very similar or exactly the same as you would a face-to-face interview. Some people, when they're in their own homes, can get a level of comfortability as well, but dress to impress. Do all the things that you would do as you would for a face-to-face interview. Do not treat it any differently.
Take into account lighting. It's really important for virtual interviews, and make sure that the light source is coming from behind the screen to make sure that you're nice and clear for the interviewers.
Be prepared, show up, and be ready a couple of minutes beforehand. But in particular, you want to take everything away from that interview that you can, which can be more difficult online than it is in person, so take notes.
Lately we've been asked by line managers that candidates blur their background in prep for their upcoming interview.
You want to make sure that you maintain that eye contact. First of all, it shows professionalism, which is, I think we always want to convey that. It also just shows that you're confident, you know what you're talking about, you're confident within yourself and your capabilities.
To make sure that you're in a quiet environment and just that with really limited distractions and that kind of thing, because it makes a difference.
It's really important to have a decent background. Maybe if you've got some clutter in the background, it doesn't really give the best impression. Make sure it's organised.
When you're doing a virtual interview, treat it as a formal, regular interview. A lot of people kind of see it as a chance to kind of go a little bit less formal on the dress side of things. Definitely treat it as a chance to kind of still impress them and make the effort.
A very good tip is to test your equipment before that virtual meeting. You want to make that first impression a good one, so just be prepared, make sure your microphone works and that your video camera works correctly. It makes a big difference.
Bring a notepad with your questions written down. It's quite common at the end of an interview for people to forget what they want to ask or to say, I think we've covered everything. So write down the questions so you don't forget.